Wait for
You guys
Genesis to
excited
get
as
in here.
excited as I am.
No.
Excited for
Excited for what?
The movie!
What movie?
You know the movie!
Fucking John Wick 2? That already came out.
John Wick 75!
Honestly, give it a couple years, they'll make it.
Yeah?
Who's John Wick 75?
John Wick was born in 1950. This is him as a 30-year-old man in 1975.
Ah, I see.
Exactly.
He'd be 25,
Got it.
not 30.
Got it. Alright. It's the 16th? Yeah, 16th.
16th.
Alright, baby, going live. Sorry about 2 minutes late there. Alright. Here we are once again for another episode of Crafting a Chat. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Crafting a Chat. It is June 16th,
Man, you said the
2026.
same thing twice. It was hysterical.
Yeah, I said it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to stick with it. I'm just going to keep going with it. What
You
am I
did.
going to do?
You committed.
Am I going to stop? No. I
know?
committed.
Love that.
I got the balls to commit, The 1.5 balls that I have, I commit with it. That's what it is.
Damn.
Anyway, so
You're missing 6 balls.
I know, right? It's what happens when after you have kids. They just keep kicking them out of you. That's what it is.
Yeah, man, yeah.
All right. So I'm joined by my usual cast here. I have Kevin. I have Destinoto. I have Adam, and your host Genesis. Gentlemen, how we all doing tonight? We doing all right?
Yeah.
Good. Good. It's been after that whole crazy busy week of gaming, things have slowed down for us now. So we're gonna go back to our usual format tonight and talk about what we did. Yeah. I mean, we have things. We have things we're gonna talk about. Obviously, yes. There's a ton of things going on in the gaming world, but the nonstop news that has happened for the last, I don't know, week or so, 2 weeks or so, I should say, has finally calmed down a little bit. So.
Interesting.
But
That's calmed down. Okay.
I don't know.
We'll get
Calming
there,
down
and we can
Microsoft
argue
is,
if it calmed down or not later. Let's open the show first.
All right, like we usually start this off, gentlemen. What did we all do last week? Anybody want to start us off? Destinoto, why don't you start us off?
Oh, Lord.
I was like, let's just get it out of the way early. Let's rip off the Band-Aid,
Well, we're doing the last 3 weeks, right? I don't
Correct.
know if I can remember that.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Did I do this?
Let's see. Well, I finished Mad Men.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I finished Mad Men. That was like 2 weeks ago.
That's quicker than I just spin.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola
With a C.
was real it's so crazy how they were so influential back then, and they still
R.
are. Maybe not in the same exact way, because I feel like back then it was more so they were just on that high of bringing everyone together.
But they kind of still are. They kind of still do the same thing.
But that was due to like everything
Cocaine
really
being a
changing
Coca-Cola?
around that time, like with
Cocaine being Coca-Cola.
well, with people being more accepting of colored people, and more cultures kind of coming together. All that stuff was kind of just happening all the time in that time period.
Crazy. It's like we went back in time even further now.
Yeah,
I think
they
you
had
guys
one
are
last-
not remembering the past well.
No. I'm saying the current day has gone farther than that back in time, is what I'm saying.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. We're not getting into that.
You talking
I
about
don't know,
the
it just
Coca-Cola
felt like that was
cocaine?
like the
Or just
very
making a joke?
pivotal, not like the pivotal point, but like a very strong point of people kind of just coming together.
I don't think that's what happened.
Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong.
The Civil
Yeah.
War happened then.
A lot of wars happened then.
A lot of wars happened, right? It was just right after, not right after, but shortly after World War II. JFK got assassinated, then
Martin Luther King got assassinated, and
Yeah,
then Malcolm
Martin
X
Luther King
got
got assassinated,
assassinated. Then we
everybody's
attempted
getting
to assassinate
assassinated.
Fidel Castro. And then we attempted to assassinate Fidel Castro. Then we attempted to assassinate Fidel Castro. And then we attempted to assassinate Fidel Castro. Kevin, you fill in the other 64 attempts we took on Fidel Castro's life.
No, that's alright.
Okay, well.
Did we kill him at any point? Is he
No,
dead?
he's
Did we
still
kill him?
alive.
Okay.
He's alive and
All right.
well.
Wow.
All righty
He's a
then. Well, you
trooper.
know, I'm glad we made so many attempts and used so much money. Speaking of money, you know. Anyway, go ahead.
He's not alive.
Yeah, it was just.
He's alive, Kevin. He's alive in our
Very
hearts.
Interesting. Interesting.
Now we've gone to who's alive in our hearts. Interesting.
Overall, fantastic show. The ending threw me for a bit of a loop. I didn't think it was gonna end the way it did.
Coca-Cola.
But it's fitting. Yeah.
With a C.
I don't know if anybody else was gonna watch this show.
No.
No,
Well, I know Adams watched it, but
you'll never see me watching things like this.
but this Alpha Chad Don Draper,
Don Draper.
he's such a force in this show. And you would never guess that this force of a man would end up in a camp of healing where a lot of the hippies at the time.
That's not where he stays.
I mean, that's where they show him at the end of the episode.
The end of the episode is that Coca-Cola ad. He goes to that camp, and instead of getting healed, he thinks of a fucking ad. One of Coca-Cola's biggest ads of all time.
Oh.
That's what the ending is.
Okay. I guess that totally flew over my head. I thought it was just an ad they decided to show at the end to show, like...
No, that's one of Coca-Cola's biggest ads. That's one of their biggest marketing campaigns ever.
And that's the whole togetherness thing I was talking about, that it just...
Well, it's just an ad, though.
Yeah, but it's so...
It made you believe that they were together back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Good propaganda.
Because his whole thing is like... throughout the show, he talks about making the one ad that is his legacy, and it's that ad.
Wow. Wow, he's still a force.
Yeah, he's a lonely, sad, kind of a piece of shit of a man.
Well, yeah, because he everybody just, I mean, oh my God, poor.
Everyone hates him.
Everybody hates him at this point. I mean, the only people who don't hate him is his two sons. They're probably the only ones who still, love him as dad, right? Because he never really did anything wrong by them per se, except for not really being there all the time.
I don't love him as dad.
Were you shocked when Lane killed himself?
Not really, no.
Okay, good.
I felt like he was really digging, or he was letting other people dig his grave for him.
Oh yeah, he was, yeah.
Over time, it was sad. It sucks because he was, hardworking. He was always there when the company needs him. He is the scapegoat. He's the company dog. Like, whatever they need him for, sir, you're going to India. Sir, you're going to America. Sir, you're going back to Europe. And he was ready to do all of it. And all that stacking up over time. I don't know how long he was at the company. I think a really long time to be at his position, but
All
all that
stacked
just
up over
stacked up
time.
to just end everything.
What'd you think of Pete at the end? He got better.
Honestly, I still hate Pete. I feel like he didn't deserve to get the ex-wife back, or the wife back that he never actually divorced.
Correct, yeah, you're not wrong.
He definitely did not deserve to have that back. And then he also gets this, like, escape package with goddamn Duck, who keeps showing up in this goddamn show. I wanted him to die, because he's so annoying. He's actually, I feel like, more annoying than Pete was at a certain point.
Oh, interesting.
Pete was like the scum for like the first half of the show, but then as soon as Duck shows up, he just takes that spotlight like straight away from him.
Some of my favorite characters in the show, other than Salvatore, kind of just disappears.
Yeah, I was hoping.
I told you. He just kind of fades away. Some of my favorite characters, Stan. Love Stan.
Oh yeah, Stan's great.
Also, Ginsburg, until he cuts off his nipple.
You know.
Loved Ginsburg.
He was great. Up to a certain point, he started having these theories going through his head, and I always thought he would be the one to go crazy. I think.
Oh yeah. No, he's very. Yeah.
He was always that one who's like speaking that specific way, saying certain things, and you're just like, well, it's only a matter of time till this guy just actually goes nuts and does something crazy, which he did. He cut off his own nipple and gave it to his boss.
Correct.
Who was Peggy. And she just flipped out, screaming. Completely understandable. That was not
a little rude. She didn't say thank you, but
it was his present. He gave it to her in confidence. And when he cut it off, did he say the noise went away?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Yeah, and then they rushed him out to the hospital, and then we never saw him again.
I also like Ken, who's getting progressively injured as time goes on.
Yeah.
He's also the LA Noir guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that. That's cool.
And
he was always solid. He was always like a solid character.
The dude is missing parts of his body by the end of the show. It's like, what the fuck is going on with you? And then also, what's that dude's name? It's either William? Is it William? He's the brother of Betty.
Oh, I don't remember his name, but
I think it's William. That guy, that's Cole from Infamous 2.
Oh.
Eric Layden. He has that voice of like, hey, it's me.
That's cool.
I'm Betty's brother. It's like, hell yeah.
And then we have Betty.
He's a piece of shit. Such a piece of shit. But
Betty?
No, her brother. He's kind of a piece of shit. I mean, Don was everybody's a piece of shit except Betty. Betty's probably the only person who's not a piece of shit. And her creepy-ass neighbor kid who keeps growing up.
Oh my...
I told you he got worse.
Dude, he had this thing in his head from the day she gave him her hair till the day he signs up for the army. And he comes back.
The thing is, that kid who plays that Glenn was a Nepo casting, that he is the showrunner's like kid or whatever. So people are not sure if that kid is supposed to be as creepy as he is, or if that's just the horrible acting job by that kid.
I mean, he fit the character.
Did he though? Is he supposed to be creepy?
I guess for the plot line they gave him, it's fitting. And he kind of changes as he gets older. Somehow he like fits in with like other people normally, other kids. like he gets with girls, like a normal teenage life
Yeah,
at
yeah.
his boarding school. Everything's like, great up until he sees Betty again, and he has a shocking revelation to tell her, um, I've been waiting all this time, and I did all this just so I can, like he was saying, like he knew that she'd be there for him, waiting or something along those lines.
Yeah.
In his deluded mind, I don't know, how he thought that was ever gonna work, especially after this is like he was probably like 8 or 9 in the first season, and now he's deploying to the army, which is probably like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like a decade. And yeah, that was. I was dying laughing when he did that, and then Betty actually shot him down. I thought maybe she let something happen, but I also thought, she's also developed as a character, pretty well at this point. I don't think she's gonna fall into any sort of traps by another man again. But she was also never as as much of a man whore like Dawn is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you supposed to say about like women just throw themselves at this man? He's not even like he's asking for it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, almost all of the time. Fucking Joan by the end of it, what happens with her? She finds that old retired dude.
Yeah.
And their plans don't align for the future.
Nope.
So she ends up just parting ways with that guy. I guess he parts ways with her because he basically wants her to just be there and exist and not do anything else. And she does not. She wants the complete opposite, where she's still working, still useful. She's still like 30 something. Like she's not even close to being retired. So obviously she wants to do something with her life and not just be home or going on vacations endlessly and be able to take care of her kid, which he clearly did not want to do since the first day, and he lied about it, and then they still continue to be together. So Jones, and she has her own production company by the end of it. Peggy is getting with Stan, even though isn't Stan married?
I think so.
Because he's with a woman
at
home. So I guess that divorce happened at some point. Because they were like super into each other by the end of this. Which, honestly, it was a long time coming. I feel like their chemistry was pretty strong throughout. So, fucking Harry, still the same. Harry literally never changed throughout this whole show. The only thing he acquired was this media department head job. Aside from that, he's literally the same man he was from episode 1. And that is shown by when he goes to meet what's her name? Jane?
Oh, I don't remember at this point.
Tom's his last wife.
Megan?
No. Megan, yeah.
Is it Megan?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Megan. Yeah, Megan Calvé. Um, who? So she meets with Harry because Harry has some offer about getting her with a new what are they called? Agent, new agent to cast her around.
Yeah, something like that.
And he immediately tries to get her up in a hotel room for some sex. So yeah, that's after 7 seasons, or I don't know when it was. If it was season 6 or 7, but that happened. Megan also got a very hefty payday when Don wrote her a check for $1 million. Um, and this was in the 1960s. So I was so shocked. I was like, this man literally has endless amounts of money. So much so he can write a check to his divorced wife for $1 million and just be chilling. God damn. Just casually. Actually insane. They didn't really show much of Megan after that. She was just gone, like Sal.
Yep.
Poor Sal. I really thought he would come back after they moved
Nope.
companies, but they just fucking forgot about him.
They did.
Because they didn't need a gay man in creative, I guess. A gay man hiding in the 1960s. Quite the tough life. He even got married, so people wouldn't suspect.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the zestiest motherfucker in that company. Oh, and then Donny Boy he was traveling the United States after leaving a meeting leaving in the middle of a meeting at the new McCann company that merged with SD DNP, and yeah, I don't know, he just then he went to find the his fake niece, um and she kind of just dropped and left him a day after they went to that healing camp. Then he stayed at the healing camp. Then he made his Coca-Cola commercial. Oh, and then Sally. Oh my God. The only thing I could say for Sally is that she can definitely take care of herself. And like her mom said, she runs her life to the beat of her own drum, and that is wonderful because she had a tough goddamn life. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
That shit fucking sucked. Like, basically nobody being there for her and her having to figure everything out herself after, like, I don't know, being like 12 or 13
Mm-hmm.
and going through her young teens to early adulthood all alone, essentially, because her mom basically would put her with the nanny every time, and when she's with Don, he's either working or he's drinking or he's sleeping, and nobody's ever there for this poor girl. So, but yeah, she could fend for herself. Um, Henry's still the same stern politician man. He always cared for Betty up until they didn't actually show her dying. The last thing they showed was her smoking at the table. Probably pretty close to when she's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then Sally had to come back and from boarding school and not go on her abroad trip to somewhere that starts with an M. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, she essentially had to come back home because Henry's not going to be able to do everything on his own for the two kids. So she's still having a bit of a tougher life. But I think she'll be fine. But yeah, fantastic show. I loved every episode. I couldn't stop watching most of the time. This was another one of those shows where I watch it and I keep watching it and it's like 3 a.m. and then I have work tomorrow. And then I turn it off. Yeah, it was like another You for me, or a well, just one of those shows. It was just hard to turn off. Very hard to turn off. Okay, let's see what else there's started You season 4. Started rewatching that because I just this was my long show that I could just put on whatever and just watch. And now that's over, so I need another long show to fill in the time. I feel like I watched more things. Oh, I watched that Netflix documentary on Michael Jackson's case. That they kind of just dropped right after his movie also came out recently. His whole I don't know what it was called, but it was like a look into his life, how he got to the superstardom and everything. I saw that was still in the movie theaters too. But they also put out this child sexual assault case that was going on that time. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. They found him not guilty in the end, but like, damn. He had a really good defense lawyer. I'll say that much. That guy was like the best. Like, holy shit. Oh, I played Exit 8. I played that last week. At the start and then at the end of the podcast.
Did you like Exit 8? Because I finished that game 100%. I saw you did as well, 100%.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I at first I didn't realize it was a anomaly game. So
What the hell did you think it was?
I don't know. I thought it was just run down the hallway and randomly try to get through it.
Oh my god.
So that's what I did for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then by the end of the podcast, Kevin was there and he was like, "Oh, yeah, you just gotta look for the anomalies." Like, oh, that makes more sense. And then I kept missing some, and then going forward without finding some, and that took a little bit of time to like actually know everything I should be looking for, like the shrinking posters and the blood on the wall, and the not so obvious things, like a doorknob being in the middle of a door instead of at the end of it. Things like that, but it was pretty good. I was obviously really short, but I did get all the trophies. And I found Exit 8. I got out.
I think they made a sequel to it too. I can't remember what the name of it was, but
Oh.
you're on a subway instead of a. Is it Exit 9?
I don't know.
Oh, it sounded like it could be. I don't know. You're on a train now, I think, instead of a hallway. You're on a train that's moving. So I don't know. It's something like that. But they did make a sequel. I think it's like $3 on the PlayStation Store.
Isn't Exit 8 a subway platform thing?
Yeah,
You're
it's
in like the
you're in a
subway
hallway.
tunnel.
Yeah, it's a subway hall, like the tunnel to the subway. You're not actually on the platform.
Oh, yeah, this one's named Platform 8.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
And
Platform.
you're in a subway car.
Yeah, now you got to the subway.
What the
shit.
fuck?
Oh, I gotta
Mhm.
buy this now.
Why not just Never mind, I don't care.
Good game,
Well,
though.
because Exit 8 is you're trying to find the exit from the underground passageway that you, I guess, get off of the train to go through.
So it's a prequel.
Yeah. Yeah. But now I guess you're getting this is before you got on off the train. So okay, well, I might pick this up. It's only $4. It's probably just as long as the last one.
$1 per trophy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Probably pick it up. What else? Oh, I finished watching all my Mission Impossible movies. I don't know if Adam ended up watching.
Oh, yeah, no. No, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
Totally
Okay.
forgot.
It's all good.
Talk about that next week.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about it a little bit off the
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah. I was pretty sad because it's over. There's no more Mission Impossible coming. But overall, the last two movies are definitely weaker than the rest in terms of the characters and the story they were trying to tell. But like a lot of the stunt work and everything, just with every entry, just got bigger, and more crazier. And Tom Cruise can do anything. So, if anybody's on the edge of, on the fence for watching the last few or last two or last one Mission Impossible movies, I'd still say it's worth a watch. Just to see the conclusion to this epic saga that Tom Cruise has put out through most of his life. Kind of crazy. But there were definitely some decisions that were made that I was not a fan of, and could have done better. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Still spectacular movies in its own right. I think that's about it. I don't think I remember everything, but that's most of what I did remember, so.
Nice.
Oh, I watched Rookie of the Year on Netflix. That was the other thing. Random baseball movie I decided to watch. It was good. good. Oh,
Hold on.
and The Burrows.
Oh,
That was
wow.
another one. God damn. Sorry. The Burrows starring Alfred Molina and Alfre Woodward, Gina Davis, Dennis O'Hare, Clark Peters, Carlos Miranda, and a bunch of other people. A lot of older people. Bit of a sci-fi horror drama, but it was real
it's the
good.
Stranger Things people's new show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was real good. I like seeing Alfred Molina again for sure. Haven't seen him in a while.
I always like him, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say if watch it just for him.
Oh,
if
absolutely
not.
not.
Anything else?
Absolutely
No?
not. Oh,
No.
yeah, no. I don't trust those people to make a show. You kidding me?
Well, it's only 8 episodes.
I also don't trust Netflix.
Yeah.
End on a cliffhanger? Are you expecting a season 2?
And well,
Cancelled.
It kind of did because there was still, well, actually no. No, I think it was done. I'll have to rewatch the ending after this.
Yeah, very memorable. Good recommend.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
this lady at work recommended it too.
Yeah. All the cast, they're all, solid acting. And
Yeah, I like Alfred Molina and Gene
story's
Davis.
pretty good.
And
And
Alfred
I think
Woodward.
the only thing that was kind of lacking was like the spooky element, because they kind of give that away pretty early. But other than that, I don't usually watch sci-fi stuff either very much. I watch it once in a while. But this was pretty solid.
Cool.
8 episodes, 40 to 50 minutes each. So not like super long either. I think that's about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go next. I'm pretty easy. I'm playing Silent Hill 2 for the past 3 weeks. That's it. Adam, what's up?
Well, a little more difficult than yours, slightly easier than Destinados. I think I had Platinum Lego Batman before the game shit. Played the Onimusha demo 18 years ago. It was alright. I've been playing Diablo 4 on the weekends. Sometimes Kevin joins in with the boys on Friday, so having a good time there. Been playing Towers of Agazba with Coca-Cola with a C. Thank you, Genesis, for giving me that name.
Anytime, pal. Anytime.
Yeah, of course. That's a multiplayer game where you're like building a world. We're playing it in multiplayer, and he's hosting, and the game is absolutely broken from a second player perspective. That I enjoy it enough that I think I would play it for the platinum by myself, but I'm playing it on my alt as I play the game with Coca-Cola with a C. So, and he might go for the platinum. We'll see. We're liking the game, and it's just a lot of fun just playing with each other and stuff. Like collecting resources and all that crap. And him being like, do we have to get this? And I'm like, I've played these games. Yeah, we do. And then like later in the game being like, oh, good thing we saved that. I'm like, yes, it is. I've played. Been around the block a couple times with these types of games. So having some fun there. Then I bought Crime Scene Cleaner. Which is a cleaning game. It was on PC for a while. I then platinumed Crime Scene Cleaner. So, congrats to me. Fun game. You clean up crime scenes because you work for the mob. Apparently, it got a huge update on PC that's eventually coming to consoles, so I'll probably play that eventually. And then we saw The Backrooms.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think we talked about that.
No, we did not.
That's the end of that conversation.
I thought
Yeah.
it was good.
You thought it was good, and then you had like almost no compliments about the entire movie.
No, that's not true.
Except you were like, wow, the shots were good.
Beautiful shots.
It was boring, and I might have fell asleep for like 10, 15 minutes, is what you said.
I was just tired that day. I didn't really get much.
You fucking... Whatever. If it was good, it would have kept you awake. Just say it was okay. Just say it was okay.
No, it was good.
You'd rewatch it?
Maybe in some time. Not right away.
I struggle. I struggle with people like you who will say things are good, but then like when they're talking about it, it just sounds okay. Just say okay.
I think it's just the borderline of okay is why I can't say it's okay.
What do you mean it's the borderline of okay? The borderline from okay to good?
Yes.
That means it's in between. So it's pretty good.
Yes.
We can meet halfway in a pretty good.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. Not that you have to change your
so
opinion.
I was under the impression that pretty good was better than good. That's why I said good.
Oh, interesting. Kevin,
Yeah.
what do you feel about that?
Huh. Pretty good. It was good.
I feel like you'd
I
say
can
it with
see
this.
going
I can
both
see what he's
ways.
saying.
Here-
Yeah,
here's
I can
the
see.
thing.
I can see what he's saying.
So here's the thing. I can see it going both ways now that I'm thinking about it.
Uh huh.
I too used pretty good as better than good. I don't
Okay.
know why. I cannot justify
I feel like
why
I
at
will
this
say.
point in time.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
I
that's
feel like
fine.
I'm wrong.
I feel like I do agree more with both of you, which is crazy. But I feel like I've also used it as like it was better than okay, but not as good as good. So I've said pretty good before.
Oh.
Like-
But also I've
Because,
been
like-
pleasantly surprised with something where I go, that was pretty good, and that really means like it was just below
Right.
great.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I'm using pretty good as a slightly below good and slightly above good depending on inflection.
Yeah, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah. That.
So,
Very confusing.
similar to the movie. I love the movie.
What?
And I've maintained this that I've loved the movie since we saw it
Interesting. Okay.
because
Wait, I thought he just said. Wait a second. One second. Wait.
no, I argued with Desinoto about his opinion.
Okay.
My opinion is I've loved the movie ever since we found out you could eat them. I've been quoting that ever since.
Eat food.
Yep.
You can eat them. And the best part about it is you can eat them.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's the best part.
Did you see the movie? No, you didn't. All right then.
No, I didn't.
It's like fungus or fiber or stuffing. I have no idea. But the best part about it is you can eat
Who
them.
knows? But you can
It'd
eat
be like
them.
marshmallows or fluff.
What the fuck?
Didn't look like that.
Watch.
I told you
What's
this man
that?
was sleeping.
Marshmallows. Are we?
Definitely
Hold on.
fiberglass.
As far as I know what the back
No, it
room
was
is,
like a
Are we
fungus.
talking about the same thing?
Yeah, we are literally
Yeah.
talking about the same movie. Yeah.
Okay, this is very odd.
can you
very
not understand
weird
this, huh?
conversation.
Yeah, clearly you're not up to date on the back rooms. This was directed by the
Oh.
guy who created it, so
Oh. Okay.
just you can eat them.
Oh.
And somewhere out there, there's a lady and a man.
Okay.
Not quite the same,
Yeah.
not quite different.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
fragments of them.
Wow.
Be a lady
But
in
you
there,
know what? The best part is, Genesis.
He said, wait, hold on, can I just go back to one? Can I just rewind something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I really got him.
It was just, It was so unexpected. Kevin, I really love being part of a man and part of a woman. I'm like, wait, what? Hold on, wait a second. Wait.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. You
Okay,
can eat
okay.
'em.
What's the? Don't follow up with that. That just makes the comment even worse. Okay, what's the best part now? What am I?
Can't.
The best part is you can eat them.
Oh my
The
god.
fuck?
Listen.
Jesus Christ.
Also, that
Okay.
is my assistant manager's hat in the fridge. Don't worry about that.
Nice.
Assistant manager's hat. What are you talking about?
The movie.
Did you watch the movie? Huh? Alright, there you go.
So this movie, I think, overall, my opinions was this is a film that I have watched. It was mostly boring. It had some interesting shots. The direction was interesting. The story was lacking.
Someone's been fucking beat in the background.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's beating off into a yogurt cup.
Sorry, after that comment that Kevin made, I had to beat off real quick. It was just so crazy. I just
What
beat
was so
off
wrong
real
with my
fast.
comment, huh?
I found it so arousing at the same time. It's funny.
Oh, so he's saying it was a yogurt cup.
Yeah, he said it right.
So the back rooms was like super like it's just boring as shit. Like nothing happened for the longest time. And when something finally happened, it was goofy and kind of dumb. And I just felt like I was too old to understand any of this trash.
Trash.
But also, I don't really think it was trash. I was just like, eh. Not upset I saw it. Not upset that I wouldn't have seen it. You know what I mean? Like, life happens. You live your life.
Yeah,
It's good outing with the boys, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Kevin, on the other hand. Kevin, what'd you do?
Let's see, what did I do? Well, tried to suffocate myself, I think, while we were watching the back rooms, but to each their
Oh
own.
no.
Kevin also fell asleep at a point.
I did fall asleep at a point.
It was just
I was
me
like,
and Kat
no,
awake watching the
no.
back rooms together.
Must not fall asleep. This movie is entertaining, maybe. Anyway, what
It
did I do?
wasn't.
I did a whole bunch of fucking shit.
Part man, part woman.
Love me a man and a woman.
Best part
Anyway.
about it, you should get him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's part of mine. Like, you know.
Anyway, what the freaking hell did I do? I played. Oh god, now I gotta remember 3 weeks. Played some Diablo 4 with Adam and his boys. We sort of dabbled in the campaign. Mostly didn't dabble in the campaign, but maybe they got through the campaign. Who knows?
We beat the campaign.
Hey.
We've reached Paragon level something.
Hell yeah.
20?
Alright. That's a number.
We're getting there.
Not high, but that's a number.
We're getting there. All right, Kevin, come on now.
It's fine.
We play for like 3 hours Friday night and Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. I played some Path of Exile Dose. Checked that out again, and because Grant was playing that, so I was like, well, what the hell? I guess I'll try it out again. It's definitely gotten better. So that's good. Oh, nope. Apparently I don't need to sneeze. And then, let's see, I did... I'm trying to save all the best stuff for last. I mean, Path of Exile 2 has been pretty freaking fun. I gotta say, they've somehow, somewhere along the way, it got better, and like whatever caused it to get better wasn't in the patch notes. Because I've been reading the patch notes, anticipating something to come out that would be like, oh man, now it's better. I haven't seen it, but now playing it again, I'm like, oh shit, this actually is better. You can actually fucking kill things when you're like level 3. But anyway, I played some Amina the Hollower. I don't think I've talked about this yet.
You haven't. You said in the chat it was like game of the year, though.
Oh my God. Well, there's a potential competitor, but we'll get there in a second.
Mm.
And then, yeah, Mina the Hollower is really freaking good. If you like, okay, first of all, I got some beef. All right, I got some beef. If you are thinking about playing this game, okay, what I want you all to know, don't listen to reviews. Okay, don't do it. Well, okay, you can listen to parts of them. Don't listen to the difficulty that people are like pitching here. All right, maybe it gets really freaking hard immediately after where I am. I don't know, but like so far, this is a very manageable level of difficulty. And apparently, a lot of people who are reviewing this game haven't played like old school NES games because this is not that far from those. It really isn't. This is like a hard Zelda or like a Star Tropics. All right, it's really not asking you to do all that much past that point. But I will say, the demands of you with like the platforming takes a bit to get used to. I wouldn't say it's hard. You got to get used to the timing, and that just comes with playing more. Because you can't just like start burrowing whenever you want to. There's a delay. You have to jump into the air and then burrow. Once you get used to that and some other aspects, you can dodge things while fighting them pretty easily, I would say. Now, do I pull it off every single time? No. But do I get like mad at like, oh my God, this is impossible? No, I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a fucking idiot because I never pushed the button early enough. But yeah, I don't know. I find it very enjoyable. I find it to be a really, really good game. Very well made. And I can't wait to keep on chugging along in that. But now there's a whole bunch of shit that I gotta mess around with. And oh my God. Anyway, still gotta beat Saros. Oh my God. And I gotta apparently play through fucking Doom as well and beat that so I can play the DLC that was announced. There's a lot. Kevin's not going to need to buy a game for a while until one particular game comes out, but don't worry about that. We'll get there.
Wow.
Then I played some Enshrouded, played Outward. I played. No, there's definitely something I'm missing. What am I missing? I don't know what I'm missing. Fuck what I'm missing. And then, most importantly, if this comes out this year, this is competing with Mina for Game of the Year. And it's probably winning. Because it's freaking incredible. The demo for the Order of the Sinking Star came out. Only available while Steam Next Fest is out, apparently. So get it now, play it now. Because it's going away June 22nd. And it's only available on PC. The demo, at least. This game, oh my God, it's so crazy, it's so great. It's The Witness, it's Baba Is You, it's fucking, oh! Adam was watching me play it, and I'm pretty sure he understands why I have a freaking hard on for this game.
Oh yeah.
This is a Kevin game, and this is scratching all the puzzle itches because man, oh man, we sat there for a good moment with this one puzzle, and this is how you know you have a good puzzle game. You got real simple mechanics, and you're sitting there looking at something, and you're like, God, I can't figure out how to do that. We just got to do A, B, C, and really. You're looking at like the hardest possible way, if it's even possible, because the solution is right in front of your fucking face, and you're just looking at all this other stuff, and you go, "Oh, wait a second, hold on." And there was Adam who basically helped out every single time in these scenarios, being like, "Kevin, just do this," and I'm like, "Oh, look at that!"
Kevin gets challenged with
puzzle game.
simple instructions. I get challenged with challenges. And that's where we complement each other.
Exactly.
You know, and, I can't tell you where I have to go anytime, anywhere in any game. But, you know, I can tell you how to get somewhere in a puzzle game. Pretty good. I hated this game. It's not for me. It's not for me. It made me think. My head hurts. But Kevin loves this.
After.
I don't blame you.
I needed it. I was like, no, I'm done. I need to relax now.
Hour and a half of that is like, what the fuck are we? That Dude. One we were on for so long.
Oh yeah, no.
Until I was like, all right, I gotta start saying stuff because this man's gonna be trapped here forever. And then another 10 minutes goes by and we're still trapped.
Yep. When I was done, I took a break to eat because I totally forgot about eating dinner. Because that happens to me when I play games like this. I looked at my time played on Steam. Well, we're up to 4 hours.
This is a meaty demo.
It's still going. There's a lot in there.
I think they accidentally released the game.
The one island is off limits, so there's at least part of the game that's not out.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, I can't recommend this enough to anybody who likes puzzle games. If you like The Witness, check it out. If you liked Baba Is You, check it out. If you like freaking... There are other games I thought of too, but I can't think of them right now. It was just too much fun playing this fucking thing. And I think that does it for games. Now, what did I watch? I already went over the back rooms, sort of. Enough. I went over it enough. I don't care to go over it much more than that. I watched Exit 8, the movie. That was pretty freaking good. I enjoyed it a lot. I also watched Markiplier's Iron Lung movie, which was also...
How was that?
Oh, real good. You should watch it. You like the game, right? The premise of the game and all that?
Yeah. I did watch his thing of the game as well. So
Oh my god. Okay.
his playthrough of the game.
Whenever you're ready, hit me up. You gotta buy it
Okay.
on YouTube. It's the only thing that's released on, but I would totally watch it again in a heartbeat. It
Okay.
was real good, as far as I'm concerned. Especially considering, like, it's coming from him. This was, like, there were shots and, like, direction choices, I guess is the best way to say it, or maybe the right way to say it, that, like, they caught me, man. I'm like, wow, you thought to do this? Like, I'm not trying to say Markiplier's stupid or anything like that. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, someone thought to do this. It was very well shot. Exit 8 is also very good. I don't know how do you talk about Exit 8? Exit 8 was like a very interesting... Oh my god, I can't think of the word. Adaptation of the video game, because it doesn't directly like try to be the video game necessarily. It tries to set up like a scenario in life where this would potentially happen. And it's a lot about like self-discovery and shit, I guess, is the best way to put it. But like, not in a cheesy way at all. It's actually quite freaking good. I was entertained the entire time, and I would definitely watch that again in a heartbeat as well. Also bought that on YouTube. I think Iron Lung was like $10 and Exit 8 was like 12 or something like that. Highly recommend both movies. And there you go. That's all I did.
Alrighty. We got a couple of topics we're going to talk about this week. Some of them have kind of come across here today in the chat with all these layoffs and looming closures and all this shit happening. Is there anything we need to talk about before we get to that topic, though? Anything we wanna speak about? I think we got to go over scores for all the shows. Correct, Adam?
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. I didn't fucking do any of that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right then.
I was like, fuck you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
As we're having a
Okay.
conversation, I can go through it, though. There's just so
Got it,
many,
got it.
you know? I just didn't feel like it.
That's fine. I remember we said it last week, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
I
I'll
did.
figure it next
Oh,
week,
yeah,
whatever."
100%. I just straight up lied to everybody about that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
I just
listen,
straight
man.
up lied.
That's it's
You
okay.
know,
It's
I just
all
started
good.
putting in the effort everybody else puts in the effort in this show. You know what I mean? I ain't doing shit.
Wow.
Show up a minute early. That's it. That's my effort. Or 2 minutes late, you know? Because fuck you, Adam.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I just forgot. I'll do it now, though, as we talk.
Oh.
Ugh. I was pretty comfortable how I was laying, but whatever. Fucking pieces of shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wasn't
Yo.
muted.
Mm.
Sorry, my bad. But yeah, no. Continue with other topics, and then we'll go over scores.
So let's talk about this goddamn layoff, closure, all this bullshit going on right now.
MC.
Yeah, he got laid off.
MS.
MS got laid off.
The whole game.
Anybody see a weird side question real quick before we start the discussion? Anybody seen the trailer for this Hexed movie coming out from Disney?
Zendaya.
Is that who it's basing it off of?
Oh
that's who
no! I mean, Haley Steinfeld is the lady.
I need to watch this trailer. I seen a couple screenshots and it looked cool. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll watch the trailer anyway. So yeah, let's talk about all this layoff business going on, right? We'll start off with what Microsoft is kind of where these claims and rumors are coming from. A couple of insiders, people on in the rumor mill talking about, oh, there's massive layoffs coming. Then Microsoft kind of confirmed and didn't confirm things today. And then what's his name? Satanael, whatever the hell is.
Oh,
yeah,
Nadell.
Eustace, yeah.
Eustace, wow.
Yeah, Eustace. Yeah. He kind of then confirmed like a couple of layoffs and planning on this and planning on that, and then there's talks of active negotiations happening from Bloomberg and just a whole lot of things. So, and then also there's some I don't know what's going on with PlayStation side too. There's some stuff going on over there, and then talks with Bungie and all this good stuff. So, we'll kind of break this down, I guess, piece by piece here. So, some of the stuff kind of started up with right after the showcase happened here for Xbox, where a lot of direction has been coming from Asha Sharma saying, hey, we have to rework exclusives. We got to rework the direction Xbox is going in. There were some rumors going around saying that Microsoft was going to sell off the name of Xbox. That was quickly shot down. That was not going to happen. And then some other rumors came up about that there's a big looming closure of two major studios. One's going to shock people and the other one maybe not. That started to kind of pop up. I don't remember if Jason Schreier actually commented on this or if it came from him. If anybody can correct me as I'm talking about this, go right ahead. But it then came across to the internet that the two studios that they were talking about was Arcane and Compulsion. Who the hell's Compulsion again? What the hell they do?
We Happy Few and South of Midnight.
Okay. So Compulsion and Arcane were the two names that were kind of thrown out on the internet, and I think the one that shocked people was Arcane. And then there was like a bunch of confirmations coming through on the internet saying that Ninja Theory is the one being shut down. And then there was some other confirmation that came through that actually it's a negotiation that's going on, that Xbox is in active talks with these specific companies or brands that they have or developers they have, that either they'll get spun off into their own thing or they'll be shut down, and they're trying to negotiate, trying to stay alive here. And then it comes out to say, hey, by the way, Senua that just got announced is already looking for a buyer for somebody to come and take them. So, and then on top of that, the Microsoft CEO is saying that we're going to have a bunch of layoffs happening, downsizing is going to occur. The needs of the business will drive us to do so, and that Xbox is not turning enough of a profit due to just the direction that we're heading in, and it's just not turning enough of a dollar for us. Meanwhile, no mention of like overspending on AI and overspending on these studios that we're buying and closing them out and not making games and it just no mention of that. It's just Xbox is not turning enough of a profit for us. We need to downsize. We need to cut the fat, right? That's just every fucking company's answer nowadays. Is whenever they don't hit that profit, whenever they don't hit that magic number that investors are like, here, man, I'll give you more money now. It's just up layoffs. All right, that's how we solve it. That's the quickest way to do it. Um, but yeah, this is going to result in quite a large reduction in a lot of people's jobs in Arcane, Compulsion, Night Ninja Theory, or however it's going to go down here. And it's especially just, I don't want to say the word heartbreaking, but awful that like right after they announce a game at what I would call the pivotal, like, hey, we got to make this work for Xbox showcase, all of a sudden we hear, oh, they're getting closed, or they're getting spun off, or they're getting sold, or whatever it may be, right? I don't think there's an actual confirmation as exactly what is happening to these people yet. Thoughts, comments on this so far? What do we all think?
This is Microsoft, baby. This is what they do.
This is what they do. You ain't wrong. This is exactly what they do. This is what they're the best at.
Yeah, so this is such a crazy story because it's like it started off as like, oh, like a couple studios might be closed, a few studios. Then it was like, no, these 3 studios are currently going through active negotiations to either please don't close us, they have to buy themselves back, or they're gonna be shuttered and dissolved or whatever. And then also, there was a Jason Schreier article, and he pointed out that these are not the only studios. Because then, like Genesis said, Arcane was mentioned, and people were saying Double Fine was mentioned, which is not shocking, unfortunately. But also there's rumors that Bethesda's gonna let go half the staff, and there's rumors of not half the staff, but a good chunk of their staff. There's so many rumors about id Software is rumored to be letting go of people. That's crazy.
That's insane.
That is so crazy to me to be like, they honestly believe that the best way to move forward is to fucking just axe their teams that they purchase. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I just find this whole situation absolutely ridiculous. Dumb, stupid. I don't understand. I don't get it. I literally just don't get it.
I didn't see anybody post this in the chat, and I'll read this real quick. This was 3 hours ago. Apparently, there's a rumor that Microsoft had already planned to shut down Ninja Theory when Senua was shown off. They hoped that the reveal would draw investors. Ninja Theory debuted a new game, Third Hellblade, called Senua at the Xbox Game Show showcase on June 7th. By the time the game was revealed, Microsoft had already planned to sunset or split with the studio, thinking that was the promise. The thinking that was the promise of a newly announced game would help draw investors in the studio. This is coming from a source that was familiar with Microsoft's plan. If that is not the definition of scumbagery or scumbagness,
I gotta be honest. I don't know how publishing works. I don't know how owning a studio works. But I can't wrap my head around, hey, we're gonna show off companies we own that are making a game. And as we show it off, we want people to invest in it. What? You own it. What are you talking about? Why would maybe this is just idiocy on my part? Did people know they could invest in it? That's the first question. The second question is, why would people invest in it? There's rumors that Hellblade 2 only sold 50,000 units on Xbox.
From what I understand, it did not sell well exclusively on Xbox.
No, of course not. There's like 10 Xboxes out there, and everybody, it's on Game Pass.
Right. It's to nobody's surprise. They see, the thing is this, and I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, Adam.
No,
if you
you're
need
good.
to finish
Go.
your thought, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
No, go.
The thing is that she's coming in and she wants to change the entire. She wants to retcon every single thing that they've done so far because the philosophy that she's leading with goes directly against Game Pass in a whole, in its entirety, right? You can't. Okay, unless you physically change Game Pass to be, hey, this is the only place you can play Xbox exclusives. That's it, right? Even then, that's going against. This is why PlayStation is not putting day one releases of their highest grossing single player games that they know is going to make shit ton of money and sell gangbusters on PlayStation Plus Premium.
Yeah.
They've said this over and over. They're like, we're not going to do that because that model doesn't work. But now you have, okay, you canned Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer. You cast the blame on them. And you said, okay, it was all because of their leadership, their decisions. Sarah Bond did everything. It was all her fault, right? You bring in Asha Sharma. Okay, Asha says, hey, I want to change this. I want to bring gaming back to what it's supposed to be on Xbox, even though, everything that we've done is the complete opposite. The direction that they were going is the complete opposite. And now we're understanding is that you don't even want to keep these fucking studios that you spent all this fucking money on a couple of years ago, that you kept them to build an arsenal. Because again, correct me if I'm wrong, Phil Spencer's original idea was like, hey, we're going to get all these fucking studios and we're going to make Xbox the fucking best place to play. That's what we're going to do.
If we own all these studios, we literally have a Game Pass content generator working full time. Right. We don't have to create deals. We can just have studios create games. They could be smaller experiences. They could be big experiences. And then people will choose us because Game Pass is a thing and because we will be pushing out the content.
So the only mistake that he made was making Game Pass not the place to play Xbox-only games. Exclusivity, the way they should have handled exclusivity, and again, my opinion, I'm not a business. I don't know business the way Xbox does it. I don't run a multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? But as a
knows Xbox business, it's okay.
They don't know. That's the problem. They don't. That's what we're talking about here, Genesis. To be honest, is Xbox doesn't know what their business is anymore.
Coming from somebody on the outside of this, right? In my opinion, the only mistake Phil Spencer made that he should have just corrected right then and there would have been like, hey, this is going to be for exclusive Xbox games. And listen, we are going to build exclusivity. Y'all want to play these games? Play it on an Xbox console. It's going to go to PC too. That's fine. You can do Xbox PC. That's okay, right? That'll please enough the masses. And it'll continue to push Game Pass to where it needed to be. The mistake they made was like, hey, Game Pass is available anywhere. Your TV Game Pass, your Switch Game Pass,
I think you're missing a big part of this. Did you read Asha Sharma's message?
What am I missing with Asha Sharma's message?
Did you read it is what I asked.
No, I didn't read the message.
So her message is, it talks about the current climate and what has occurred. It's what is occurring around the world. And everybody get your tissues. Very sad. Unfortunately, due to investments in AI from some company, we don't know, maybe a few companies, couldn't tell you who, a lot of components are very expensive. So the Xbox they're losing so much money on it. Even with the price raises, they're losing so much money on it.
You're talking about the current Series X.
The current Series X, all of it. They're losing so much money on those consoles, even when they raise the price. But when they raise the price, Nobody's buying them now. Barely anybody was buying them, but they raised the price because they were like, we can't lose as much, and now nobody's buying them. And then they're talking about it's going to be even more crazy with Helix. Like, when we put out this other thing, it's going to be super expensive. Also, we don't know, again, we don't know which company caused this. We don't know any of the people who were in charge. This is out of Microsoft and Xbox's control, obviously. Where component prices are just skyrocketing. So, the one thing that Genesis and I have disagreed on in the past is I think Phil Spencer was correct that Xbox lost. They lost the generation. They lost the most important generation. There is no building Xbox back. Become a publisher. I feel like they were slowly becoming a publisher, and they were just getting rid of hardware because Phil realized that hardware was going to get expensive anyways before all of this. I don't know if he knew of some things, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't know if he had some kind of inside source into one of these companies that helped increase the prices of components and stuff. Again, we don't know who it was. I know everyone's crying right now because they feel so bad for Xbox as they're just an innocent party in this. The point we're missing, or the point I think, Genesis, you were missing, is that if everything was exclusive, they would just have no sales to most of their games. Because that's exactly what was happening. Even the games they would then port over to PlayStation, a good chunk of them were not selling because old game is old. So if you don't do the day and date, then there's no point in porting. PlayStation realized that. That's why they're not porting anymore. And PlayStation still is dominating in regards to consoles other than Switch 2. I don't know. Fucking even then, there's a lot of competition, except in Japan. Don't worry about that. But like, Xbox has totally lost the plot. They have to figure out who they want to be at this point. And right now, when you say, we're bringing Xbox back. Yeah, love that. Okay, here's who we're closing first. What do you mean first? Here's how we're getting rid of studios. What do you mean? We're going to work on our core IPs. Great. Why is nobody making a Fallout New Vegas 2? Why is Fallout 3 and New Vegas not being remastered? Why has nobody done anything with that Fallout London mod? Why are we only concentrating on Fallout 76? Why is Elder Scrolls 6 taking 50 fucking years to come out? Look, it doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. As we're gonna focus on this. We're gonna focus on the core elite. I feel like these people at Xbox are constantly online, and they're only worried about like Twitter bots because that's who they seem to be catering to. The audiences are not going to buy an Xbox. It's over. It's absolutely over. I wish it wasn't over because I love the competition and I hate when Sony gets a little on their high horse and they need to be humbled, Jim. But like, Jim. That's what I call Herman now, Jim, because he's just Jim too. Yeah. But like, it's just I hate it. I hate everything about this. I hate how we have to talk about it. Then there's Sony rumors, and I don't even know if any of the Sony rumors are true because they're coming from people who are like then saying, no, I was misquoted, or they're coming from people being like, yeah, I just assume based on trends. It's like, what? Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
There was some miscommunication over there, and like nobody can understand whether there are actually layoffs. A lot of people are assuming it's going to be something related to Bungie, which we had confirmation of something along the lines of that like last week or the week prior to that.
Yeah, there were rumors. There was like a general vibe of like Destiny is dead, so they might be killing off half their workforce.
But other than that, like after the showcase they've had, like there's no reason for us to even have an inclination of like there's other layoffs other than maybe Bungie happening.
I sit here and I worry about Media Molecule. I sit here and I worry about like the Days Gone people, Bend. I worry about them. I absolutely worry about them. I would not be surprised if Sony's like, hey, we're closing these 2 studios. I'd be fucking pissed if they closed Media Molecule. I'd be so pissed. I'm still upset they closed Pixel Opus. You know what I mean? I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah,
I wanted a
yeah.
Concrete Genie too.
Yeah.
I'm not as mad as I was about Blue Point, because Blue Point, they seem to do that to themselves, unfortunately. But like, even though I would have loved them to, even I don't know if anybody saw the guy who worked on like Shadow of the Colossus or whatever. He was interviewed and they asked him how he felt about Blue Point, and he said he was disappointed. He wanted to work with them again, and he said that they pitched him another remake of The Last Guardian.
Oh.
Why the fuck would you remake a game you've already remade?
Because
That's what you gotta do.
didn't that one come out on PS4?
Dude, remake other games.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
When he said that, I was like, fucking Blue Point fucking just shot themselves in the face over and over and over. Like, I'm not surprised.
Right,
I don't know what the
the-
fuck happened with them. I really don't. They could have been the fucking perfect fucking just make it. What's that studio you love, Kevin, on PC?
Night Dive?
Thank you. They could have been Night Dive. Just making remakes of every beloved game and having millions of
Night
copies
Dive.
and then growing
Give me
their studio
Thief.
to make more and more. Like, I just don't understand. I literally just don't understand. Are you getting Thief?
Probably.
I thought Thief was already announced. The Thief remake was already announced.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They
Oh,
just
okay.
announced that.
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
just announced that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, okay. I was like, am I crazy?
My biggest issue
I forget if it was
with
PC
this
gaming or PlayStation.
PC
I thought
gaming,
it
I
was
think.
PlayStation.
Was it PlayStation?
Didn't we see for VR? Didn't we see Thief remake for
No,
VR?
that's a different one. That's
No,
a different Thief.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not a remake. That's
Yeah,
a
no,
new
PC
game.
gaming, I think.
Got it.
Because it was just
Thief
a
the Dark
logo, right?
Project remake. No, there was a whole trailer, gameplay, and everything. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yep. No, I remember it. I was trying to get over, like, I remember the shit afterwards with Mika and Dan, I think his name is.
Oh, yeah, Mika
Yeah.
and Day 9. I
Day
forget his
9.
actual name. I just call him Day 9.
Honestly, Dan. That works.
All right.
It honestly might be Dan.
That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, if I can make some Xbox comments.
His name is Sean.
Please go ahead.
Oh, Sean. Okay.
Wow. What happened to him?
What?
He looks so different.
Oh, I don't know.
He was fat and bald when we saw him.
Yeah.
Now he's ripped and has hair.
These are old pictures.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now he's
He
fat
used
and
to be
bald.
He used to be like a major esports personality, especially with StarCraft 2.
I kept saying
For
he looked
years.
like Kingpin.
Yep.
He's 6'4", so he's Coca-Cola with the C's height. That's funny.
Look at that. Anyway, Xbox things. I love how I forget who the fuck it was. I don't know. I've read so many freaking articles, and I don't remember half the shit I read. I'll be honest. But I remember this thing because I found it funny as shit that someone at Xbox was like, "Oh man, we just gotta figure out how to monetize Xbox." Like,
Oh yeah.
YouTube, man,
Monetize.
it monetizes
I
Xbox
read
more than
that
we do.
too.
And I'm like, what the fuck
Oh
does that
my
even mean?
God.
And they were like, oh, we're just spending too much time subsidizing gaming. And I'm like,
What a stupid
of course
comment.
you are. That's what you're supposed to do. You make the games. You subsidize gaming by paying the people who make the games. That's what you do. What?
That was one of those comments where I read that and I'm like, get rid of this guy. He might be the problem. Honestly, if anybody who agrees with this guy's comments, just get him out of the company, you might be okay.
Yeah. Might save the world.
Am I wrong?
I'm
not wrong.
No, absolutely not. That was fucking nuts when I heard that. I was like, what?
Oh my god. It's just I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Like the only logical way that this shit works out is that somehow I was right and they are trying to just go to some magical fairy world where AI just builds all the games for them and they don't have to lift a finger.
I'm
and
telling
they're
you.
just gonna slowly get rid of everybody to continue investing in AI.
Just become
I
a
don't
publisher.
understand. I don't understand this whole thing with the AI, man. Every
Like-
single report I read about AI companies,
Oh, it's
including
bad.
the
Oh, it's real
most
bad.
recent ones, they're not turning a profit. We're
Well, not
having all
yet.
these
It's worse
bills
than that,
come
yeah.
through, and
Nope.
and they're not turning a profit.
Not
It's
yet.
$0 revenue.
The
Yeah,
answer, not
yeah.
yet, not yet. Hold on. Hold on.
Not yet.
You need to hold on, sir. Not yet.
I'm holding.
Yeah, Microsoft's
Keep
only
waiting.
invested $68.7 billion so far this year. All right,
That's less than
I
a long way
Activision.
to go.
Oh my God, bro! I can't.
I think that's
Even the
0.2
company,
billion less than Activision.
even the company I work for, is just behind this stupid thing, and I'm like, I don't understand. Is there something we're not seeing? Is there some writing on the wall that
There
I'm
is.
blind to?
There's a
So
lot of
here-
growth potential with AI. That's what you're missing. The key factor there is growth.
Jesus
Um,
fucking Christ.
And when you grow things, you get more money. And when money comes in, you grow. You understand?
Yeah.
Then we get money.
No.
Then we grow.
No.
And then we grow.
This is
Decino's got it.
in a way, but not exactly the same. This is kind of like just how like technology goes. It's just everybody's jumped off the fucking deep end this time around. Like computers, when computers first started coming out, everybody was like, "What the fuck are these? They're not going to do anything at all." And then they started like getting better and better, and people were like, "Oh shit! Now hold on a second. These computers can
I
actually
saw
do
this
some
live
things
in Mad
that
Ben.
like we can't."
Yeah.
Like they can do math really, really fast. They can track spreadsheets really well, and like practical things where they're like, wait a minute, this can actually make us better as a company. And then somewhere along life's highway, AI comes along, and people are like, thank you.
I'm
then
getting
people are like,
dragged all night long.
And they're like, AI can do
Please pull
anything, guys.
over.
Look what AI can do. We can talk to it. Oh, you mean like a chatbot that already existed? Cool. Okay, no, it's a little smarter. All right. Oh, it can look up information for you. You can ask it questions and stuff, and it can give you information. Oh, you mean like IBM's Deep Blue that played Jeopardy in like 2002? And it got most of the answers right because it just goes off of statistics and what it found. And AI is doing the exact same thing. Everything they're doing has already been done, or it could have already been done. And that's the problem. AI has yet to do something new, but some random aspects of AI are pretty freaking fun to the normal everyday person if it applies to them. Like I said, you can pull up some random shit. You can like dictate just random crap to AI and like preface it with, "Hey, I want you to build me some stat blocks for D&D monsters." And it'll take everything you say, it'll parse it, it'll put actual D&D terms in if you don't know what the terms are. It'll build little like freaking knockoff stat blocks because it can't use the official ones. And it does all that pretty freaking well. Does that help a business? No, it doesn't. Like, but I don't know. Not much that the AI can really do is going to help business, especially when you have to continually make new agents to work with other agents in order to work with the software that has an agent working for the software, so that the agents talk to each other, so that you token max, where the fuck that is, and then you friggin' first of all, what the hell is token maxing? Why is that a thing now?
No,
Token maxing. It's basically using any of the available tokens that you have for your AI abilities to the max. It's basically just
token ability. Am I putting coins
token
in an
of-
arcade machine?
no.
I think
So
it's
the way the way
free features that you have to pay for.
no,
token?
it's the way they
Oh.
quantify what an AI agent can do. So essentially, instead of calling it an action, it's a token because it's how they can monetize and say like, this is what we're spending money on to be able to do. If any, nobody's watched this except for me. I can guarantee that Google had their I/O back in like May, I think, and they talked about how they're going next step. The next step for AI is like AI behave like AI. No, it's, oh my God, there's a term I can't remember now. Anyway, it's not important. That term's not important. It's
Natural.
basically Actually, I think it was something like
AI
that.
big natties.
Natties.
AI basically
AGI.
committing itself to natural thought and having its own like opinions without having to search the internet and anything like that. Yes, artificial general intelligence.
Intelligence. Yeah.
That's it.
Because
so,
AI is as intelligent as we are. It is not, but that's what the claim is. Yeah.
Right. The claim is that artificial intelligence is getting to the point where now it can think on its own and it does not need a user input, right?
Oh,
but
shit. We're getting closer, baby. Let's go!
The biggest thing they're talking about is just how many, like when they talk about growth of AI, they talk about tokens. They talk about how many tokens have been used, how many tokens have been redeemed by user, by company, by whatever it may be, right? And anytime you hear about revenue when it comes to AI companies, whether they're in partnership with other companies or they're OpenAI, Google, Claude, Grok, whatever it may be, right? It's all about what the tokens are being used for and how many tokens were being used, which is where the term token maxing comes from. It's just the companies using stupid ass terms to quantify and monetize each action that AI can do and make it look like AI is so fucking smart because of what we've done.
That makes some sense because I just saw articles about like Amazon's people, or I think it was Amazon. They have like a leaderboard for what employees use more tokens or the fuck. But then they were trying to crack down on people who were token maxing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It's just they want to see what each token is being used for and how can they monetize this. Listen.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm buying a gun.
I like aspects of AI. I use it for the job that I do, right? Like doing the mundane tasks of like, give me, here's all my behavioral, like I'll type up all the behaviors I have of a person that I've observed, right? Give me, condense it into a quick little spreadsheet and give me a spreadsheet outline and put it into a format where I can post it or put it into a Workday profile as feedback for this person. So I don't have to do all that. I'll just bullet point all the behavioral things I've seen, make it look professional, make it sound professional, put it in an outline and give it to me. That makes sense for AI to do. That is your mundane, just easy, time-consuming task that would have taken me an hour to do. Yes. If it took me an hour to do that, and now I can do it in about 10 seconds, that's the purpose of AI. I just don't, and this is my problem. I don't understand what's going to happen when next year we talk about AI profits again and it's zero again.
You're not understanding. Then
the entire thing, I know, bro, I know. You water a plant and it grows, I know. And everything blows up because what's going to happen is we are running out of tarmac very fast when it comes to how to take off with AI.
And water.
Damn.
Yes.
You know?
Felt like I was at a TED Talk with that analogy. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Is it just going to be?
Did you steal that from something? We're running out of tarmac for AI to take off. That's crazy.
No, I just said that.
You just said that? You didn't ask AI to write that for you?
I did not know.
That was incredible.
I'm not even looking at my phone. My problem is that I don't know what's going to happen. Is the world going to explode when we just don't have money anymore? Because the way that these corporations and I'll take Xbox as a huge example because they're the ones pioneering right now Copilot in Xbox gaming, right? Like they're pioneering this. No, it's still going. It's still going. It's being put under something else. Yeah. It's not dead.
They killed it. Okay.
No, it's not dead. So there's and I'll make a distinction here too. There's two different ways that it's being portrayed. PlayStation has said they're putting AI into they gave an example of Ghost Trials, right? Like Gran Turismo Ghost Trials has AI built in. What it's going to do is it takes the best racers that it learns from and becomes this unbeatable force that it tries to push. Is that what the name of it is?
The Gran Turismo one? Yeah, her name's Sophie.
Yeah. So she or he or it, whatever, learns She learns about all the best racers that are on Gran Turismo and then becomes an unbeatable force that pushes racers to do better and become better racers in Gran Turismo, right? Then you have Xbox's version of Copilot AI in Xbox gaming, which is you can just let the game play for you and just pay us a fee, and now you can have the game be beaten in the hard sections because you're too shitty and too bad at this game to do your
Oh,
to do good at it.
finally, Jesus
By the way,
Christ. Oh,
you can just also like pay for Game Pass and pay for Copilot Gaming, and you never have to lift a finger. Now you can just go grab your popcorn, sit there, and watch the game being played in front of you, and then you don't have to worry about watching a streamer or anything like that.
honestly, sometimes I
That-
want to lay down with my hands at my sides under my blankie and while like watch Uncharted being played. Are you kidding me? I'm like my own streamer.
There's two distinct ways that AI is being thrown out there, and one is obviously the stupid way, and the other one is actually like pretty intuitive. And I just don't understand. In a year, it's we're not even talking decades. We're talking in a year. When we see profits again, are we just going to explode? Because nobody's going to have any money anymore.
I don't. There,
There's another thing.
let me
Okay,
say
go
something real quick, Kevin. Real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, yeah.
Then
Uh-huh.
you can
No, you're
run off.
You water plants and they grow. I understand.
No. They don't need water. They can grow from sun. Photosynthesis. You're stupid.
But we need water.
Water is for the cooling of the
We're
AI
plants.
data centers. No, we're not. We're humans, idiot. All you need are data centers. That's the secret. Ask AI, it'll tell you. I think the thing is, first of all, I looked up we're running out of tarmac for AI to take off. And I want to say Google AI really appreciates this metaphor. It says the metaphor is incredibly accurate. The AI boom is bottlenecked by a literal hardware runway. While energy generation used to be the primary limit, the industry has shifted. Today, the true tarmac running out consists of specialized microchips, global memory supply, RAM, and the physical grid infrastructure required to transmit power. So just want to throw that out there. That was a great point there. That was
I
a really
appreciate
great point. And AI agrees with you. But I think the other thing that you're forgetting about is, do they expect AI to be profitable next year? Let's think back. What other industry was like this? Streaming. The answer is streaming.
Yeah.
Streaming was like, we're not profitable. We're not profitable. We're not profitable. What did they do? They kept buying each other. Then what?
Are they
They're
profitable now?
No. They're not. And then they go, guess what? We need to be profitable. And then they increase their prices, and guess what they're doing now? Adding AI to it. So next year, when they're not profitable, they're going to be like, this is fucking bullshit. Increase the prices of stuff. We better be profitable. And then the year after that, they're going to say the same thing. The year after that, a bunch of people are going to just stab them. I don't know.
Oh, hell yeah.
But Kevin,
that's
all I want to say.
I'm sorry, Kevin. This went on a whole tangent because you asked what the token maxing is. Please finish your thought of what you were saying earlier, unless you forgot what the whole thought was. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that was
I
basically
intervened.
no. I basically ended with that, but now I have another thing to bring up here, because we were talking about ways to use AI. The one thing that I really wish we would use AI for, because it actually sounded like a cool idea when some entity brought it up. I think it was Asus. It might have been multiple computer part manufacturers, but they were like, "Hey man, you know what we could use AI for? You know how you have all these cores and shit in like your graphics card and your processor and all that other shit, and how programming a game to make sure it's utilizing the cores correctly, that's actually really fucking hard to do. But if you had an AI thing sitting there and watching the load going on to the processor, it could divert it in real time to where you have room for shit to go, basically. And we could actually get 100% of your hardware being used by video games. And I'm like, oh my god. And then it just went dark.
Kevin, you're not understanding, because there's nothing profitable about that. Where's the growth potential?
No growth.
Now, if they
Put it
sell you a
down.
product and do they need it to work 100%? No. They're the only product on the market. There's maybe a couple competitors, but guess what? They all run off the same components, made by the same companies. It's about growth, Kevin. That's where you're missing out.
I hate that this sounds like a
You
Discord
hate-
call or a director
Everyone
call that I'm on
hates,
right
absolutely hates what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Everyone here absolutely hates what I'm saying. But unfortunately, we know that is literally what it is.
Yep.
Right when I said it's
Yeah.
about growth, everyone collectively gasped and was like, fuck. Why would they want us to have 100% of our fucking GPUs? Unless it ruined the life of it quicker, then you'd have to buy a new one.
Well, shoot.
Well, now there's some growth, but also it's costing too much to make the hardware. We need it to run longer. So if we get AI to make it run only 70%, that's the sweet number. 70%. We don't make it run better or worse. 70%, you get 6.5 years out of a GPU. But then games, they can make them. It doesn't matter. We can make the games out of AI, and they can all communicate. Everyone's forgetting that if your company's not growing, you're dying.
Yep.
And if you're dying, you're losing money. Even if you're not losing money, you're going to be losing money, which means right now you're losing money. So you need to grow and expand. And if you can't grow and expand
at
by
an infinite rate, mind
selling
you,
more
at an
things
infinite
at an
rate.
infinite rate, you have to buy more companies. And if you buy more companies, you have more fucking overhead. So then you have to make more profit. So guess what? You have to expand. You're not understanding. I don't think any of you are quite understanding.
God,
The
I
key
mentality
word here is growth.
This mentality, and this is a stupid comment, but I'm gonna say it, right? Did this mentality come up when Trump got elected the first time, or was this even here before that? I can't.
I'm going to drain the swamp. That's all I'm going to do is drain the swamp. I'm not a political man. All I'm going to do is drain the swamp of all these corrupt bureaucrats. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to team up with a bunch of corrupt regular people who will then join politics and then become the corrupt bureaucrats. And also pedophilia. Don't worry about that part
Hell
yet.
yeah.
Wait a few years. There's a guy on an island. Not all of you know his name yet, but a rope will
He's
soon
waiting.
learn his name. He's waiting. He's waiting. It's all the
Waiting for
same.
the
It's
body.
literally all the same. It's about growth. Genesis, I feel like you haven't heard me.
No,
You know what your
It's
kids
about
are doing
growth
right
all
now?
over my
They're
body.
growing.
growing.
And if they're not growing anymore, what's the point?
Then I'm
Like,
losing money. Then
what do
I'm
you-
losing money.
Now you're
I'm
understanding.
losing on the investment that I
losing.
made with the children if they're not growing.
If
and if
you're-
they're not, oh
If
my
your
God.
income is not improving every year of your life, you're making a mistake. You're losing out on your retirement factors. You can't fire anymore. You know what I mean? Financial independence, retire early. That's what fire is. You need to grow like a company.
Wow, I didn't. Wow.
It's all the
I'm gonna
same.
kill myself.
It's literally
I'm
all
losing.
the same.
Financial independence.
Oh, I'm
retirement.
just gonna.
Yeah, that's
do
called
it.
fire. It's a
time.
pretty popular thing that people do.
Hmm.
Oh,
So, but yeah, it's all
So,
about growth. And
let's
in order to grow, you have to kill humans. Because the quickest
The
way,
only way.
to increase profits is to get rid of people. And you might think, hey, what about all the work that they do? The answer is, it doesn't matter. Profit will increase. And then when you get to a point where growth isn't happening,
Go ahead. Finish.
you have to die. So you gotta kill off a little piece of yourself every time.
This is Vox. This is the story of Vox. This is no.
I really think, God, I fully believe there's an alternate universe where Trump did not get elected and we did not get on the staff.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh, God, Lord of
I'm not
mercy.
saying it all stemmed from him. Because obviously, one man couldn't destroy the world. He's doing a pretty good job at attempting that, but one man couldn't do that alone. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people
No.
involved. Some children,
There's a lot of people who
unfortunately.
are helping.
But like, you know,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you what, they don't like growth in that aspect. I will say that. They don't like growth in that aspect, which is horrible. But also, if your company's not growing, you're dying.
So
Except if
let's
you're
tie this.
Arizona iced tea or the
Yeah, somehow they're
Costco
growing
hot
at
dog.
99. Yeah,
You
and
know?
they're still the same at 99 cents or $1.50. That's crazy.
$1.50.
Let's tie this back real quick. I want to get back to the Xbox topic. I know we were just, talking about growth and how important growth is. I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Have we left the Xbox topic?
No,
I mean,
not really.
No.
Well,
I just
well,
want to.
actually, kind of, because we don't know. Again, I
Well,
know
let's
this
go.
is very sad. We don't know what has caused the increase in prices for hardware. I know it was AI companies, but Xbox, innocent party. Somebody
Yep.
came up to them, and it's like they were mugged. And honestly, violent crime. That's what I'm thinking of. Violent crime,
So-
minorities. That's the problem.
Oh,
The border.
God, Lord
The
have
border
mercy.
is the problem. Immigrants have caused no growth.
We haven't even talked about how he
And
just paid
Xbox is a
Iran
minority.
$300 billion
Don't-
as part of this deal.
Hey.
That's
Hey.
right. That's right. We
Hey.
don't look at that.
Hey,
Oh, God,
Hey.
Lord.
you know what that means? Iran growing. You know what that means for the U.S.? Growing. Our money gets bigger because Iran gets bigger. You understand?
I
understand?
can't. I can't do
Most
this
banks
anymore.
can't transfer money to Iran because they are one of the countries where, like, it's pretty scammy. But somehow we can give that amount?
Bigger, man. That just means our credit's better,
That just means our credit's better, Do we owe China money still? Every day. It's getting worse.
China.
I'll tell you what, though. I think we're on the right path. I think we're on the right path. I would not say destruction. Maybe disintegration, not sure. Might be some things left at the end, unsure. I just think we're going in the direction that we need to go in,
Yeah, to the end of all. Thank God.
Again, not sure. Whatever direction that is. GTA 6 will come out, then it could be over. You know what I mean? We only got to make it to November 19th. That's all we got to get to.
I don't think GTA 6 is going to save us, but if you believe that, then
Yeah, honestly, the game industry will be saved.
oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Except after like 3 months when Rockstar lays off a good chunk of their staff because they don't need that many people working on the single player anymore, and they then have to hire for the multiplayer. Absolutely. Don't worry about that, though. Don't worry about that. That's not important. They're contracts anyways. They're not real people.
God.
Yeah. They're just
So-
numbers.
4 studios have at this point, I think, been confirmed. It's Ninja Theory, Compulsion, Arcane, and
4.
Double Fine at this point. Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Fine has been confirmed. Interesting.
Arcane's not
there's
confirmed.
So Arcane is confirmed for later. That's what everybody's saying, is that they're coming up later. They're still it's definitely happening. It's just gonna happen later.
That's not confirmed.
All right, they're
Heavily rumored.
Heavily rumored. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll fix my wording.
Because
Rumor.
a couple days ago, when everybody was like, Ninja Theory's done, and I was like, guys, not done. And you kept sharing the same fucking links to everything that was referencing the same fucking Verge article that was like, Ninja Theory's is closed. It's like, what the fuck? And Senua's can't. Like, what? It's not confirmed. We don't know the status of any of these studios still. We know
let me
they're
read
not
something.
good.
Not good, China. Not good.
Not
China,
good.
real good. Us, not good.
Shithole studios is what Xbox calls them.
Let me talk about this real quick, because Jez Corden had an article on the memory crisis, underperforming titles, and infamous accountability margin. This is inside Xbox's margin crush. So he says that the games, including third-party ones, that underperformed expectations are the following games: Avowed, Keeper, Kiln, South of Midnight, Hellblade 2, Forza Motorsport, The Outer Worlds 2, Minecraft Legends, Ninja Gaiden 4, Minecraft Earth, Bleeding Edge, Battletoads, Towerborn, Ara History Untold, and others.
Okay,
These
real
were
quick.
underperforming games.
Real quick. What did they expect Battletoads to do? Like, what was the number for Battletoads? Let's
Hell
just
if I
really
know.
quick get this out there. What the
Hell
fuck?
if I know.
Were they thinking Battletoads was going to set the world on fire? Hey, remember everybody in 2006 prank calling GameStop for Battletoads? Yeah, that means it's going to fucking sell like hotcakes when we put it out. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Fucking...
Now, I want to make a slight correlation here because Square Enix went down the same path of talking about how underperforming titles when they weren't underperforming. It's that Square Enix wanted like 150% of a margin.
No, they were underperforming.
They were underperforming based on what? Yes, by their own standards. If
that is underperforming.
Right. But there is a difference here. When you look at the standards of what they sold, it was doing at expectations of what was forecasted for this game. But what they wanted, because they want to make even more money on something that's going to be like Final Fantasy 16, for example, they're like, oh, we wanted this much money. The forecast was this, but we needed to exceed that forecast and hit this expectation.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If the company in charge of the thing says it didn't meet their expectations, but it met what was forecasted and exceeded those forecasts, because those are predictions, do you think that's underperforming or overperforming?
It's neither.
It's underperforming. To us as normal people who looked at the forecast and then saw that it was overperforming the definition, we would go, wow. But then to the fucking board and whoever the fuck is counting money and slapping their dicks around, they're like, it's underperforming. Guess whose opinion matters there? The people who think it's underperforming.
Yeah, when you may say it like that, it makes more sense.
Xbox probably didn't want Battletoads to do 10 million. I just want to get that out there. Kiln was never going to be big. Kiln was absolutely never going to be big. Forza Motorsport has been declining. Forza Horizon is where it's at now.
So let me move on to the next piece he talks about, which is the accountability margin. He says the notorious 30% accountability margin target, I'm told, was actually an average. Some parts of the business were operating up to a 40% accountability margin to offset the misses in other parts.
Well, you need the 40% EBITDA. That's that magic number you want there. You know?
Yeah.
You got to be at least 40%, because guess what that means? It means you're growing. Not even a joke. It literally means that. And that's what every company fucking talks about. It is stupid. It is crazy that there are these expectations. And it was so nice to see an article today about Housemarque talking about how they're getting ready to make another game. It might be a smaller project, and they're hiring. There's been so many stories about, like, unconfirmed stories about how Soros is not selling well, which is not a terrible surprise. No one thought Soros was going to be the next big thing for PlayStation. They thought it was going to do well, at least Returnal well, maybe even better, you know? But Sony probably knew that too. And Housemarque probably made that for a pretty good budget. And it's nice to see when games like that and studios like that have somewhat good news to be like, hey, we know who we are. We know what product we're putting out. We know how this will do. We have an idea. And hey, did it exceed expectations? Probably not. Is it meeting expectations? Probably to the ones they had. And then you get games like Ghost of Yotei. That game fucking exploded. PlayStation was fucking doing shit last year. And then Ghost of Yotei came out, and Ghost of Yotei fucking exploded for them. They were like, hey, and everybody was like, woke game, whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like, it clearly didn't work. PlayStation woke because fucking female, woman,
Shut up.
no good woman, woman, no good, no woman. And like all these red shirt people were saying that shit, and then they're like, oh, look at these articles. And it's like, if you read those articles, they talk about how literally it turned around when Ghost of Yotei launched. Because that game fucking did great. Because guess how good Ghost of Tsushima was?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just absolute bullshit. It's absolute bullshit that they fucking thought any of those games were going to do great. Absolute bullshit. Their expectations should have been low, and also Game Pass. No one's gonna buy your fucking game. It's not a service.
Bias. Let me go over the memory prices thing he talks about too. So to make matters worse, Xbox struggled to secure anywhere near enough memory with fixed prices necessary to keep its hardware margins healthy. I'm told Xbox is losing not dozens, but more in the hundreds of dollars per Xbox Series X/S console sold right now. With Asha Sharma noting that wholesale memory prices have risen 700% since the Xbox Series X and S was costed out. With Xbox unable to acquire hardware to find new members in Xbox Game Pass, which has been the pot of money Xbox has been using to subsidize other parts of the business, once again, the model began to break down. It was then that Microsoft was also using Activision Blizzard profits to subsidize Xbox. When Call of Duty had an off year, once again, it compounded the problems for that subsidy.
Damn, you mean when Call of Duty was on Game Pass? That's the only mistake Phil Spencer made, in my opinion. Is putting Call of Duty on Game Pass. Only mistake he made.
Pretty big one, but yeah.
Let me read the last piece. He talks about the future of Xbox. Microsoft has a number of levers that it will likely explore in the future. Nintendo has already been flirting with $80 games, and I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft gives that another go with some specific games. Microsoft will also likely look to OEMs to produce Xbox Helix-style consoles for specific markets, reducing or avoiding tariffs, supply chain problems, and shipping costs. I could see, for example, Microsoft fully licensing out the Xbox brand to Asus to build Xbox Helix for China, Taiwan, and other local markets. They've already done as much with the Xbox Ally. Perhaps we'll see multiple SKUs of the Helix, perhaps with bring your own NVMe SSD and controller to bring down upfront costs. For Game Pass, Microsoft could explore pulling some of its biggest and expensive games out of the service. Forza Horizon would likely sell huge amounts still without Xbox Game Pass. I could also see Microsoft add some kind of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Plus model where you pay a bit more and can pick premium games you want in the service, like Call of Duty, for example, or World of Warcraft subscription. I think we'll also see a cheaper Xbox Game Pass tier powered by ads from Bing.
I agree with almost all of that. I could see them doing that. I don't know about the Game Pass Ultimate Plus, because I think that's a horrible name. But I understand what he's saying, but also I hate that. Absolutely hate the idea of that. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. These people are dumb.
They're dumb.
They're dumb. Also, for them to be like, yeah, we can't make these consoles, we're going to have to go to an OEM, like, are you kidding me? You're literally a tech company who makes tech products.
Right.
How are you the biggest tech company in America unable to make a fucking tech product? Hey, maybe, you know what? I've been playing a character a little bit for this. Real Adam's gonna come out here for a minute, and I'm gonna say, wouldn't it be nice if, like, companies go, hey, this won't happen, but wouldn't it be nice if companies go, maybe we should take some technology out of some things. Maybe you don't need all that tech in your car. Some of that shit is like clearly nobody uses it. Like everybody likes buttons better in regards to like fucking air conditioning shit because it's easier. You don't have to click through 6 screens to fucking raise the AC in your car. Like, just wouldn't it be nice if they were just they just backtracked a little bit? I'm not saying we have to go back to the 90s or the Stone Age or anything. We can still be future proofed, but just be like, hey, we don't need all of this. Take some shit growing. Back. No, I'm not in the character anymore. But Desonoto, I appreciate you holding that character. But like, I would love to see that. Like, I remember reading a long time ago when COVID, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, big disease took out 20 million people.
Big disease from China.
Big disease. Actually a fake disease in his opinion until it was real, but then it was Biden's fault even though it started not important.
From China.
When that happened, the reason the semiconductors became a huge problem was everybody was staying home and everybody had this disposable income for a little bit there because everybody was getting paid. Whether they were on unemployment, everything was boosted, which it needed to be. So understandable. But then people were buying small, gimmicky little tech products on Amazon and Walmart because they needed something to do at home. So gaming exploded. Artificially exploded. Sony and Xbox and all them had their best years in a long time. And Xbox still barely sold any consoles at the time. Crazy. But like, everything just got huge. And cars were not being sold, so they stopped making cars. And then guess what? The world opened back up. And the semiconductors were all in the shitty little tech products, and there weren't enough for cars. So then the car prices skyrocketed. And then when we finally got enough semiconductors, we actually didn't get enough semiconductors because everything was shit. And it's just like, wouldn't it be nice if we just took a little time, take a step back, remove some shit? You know what I mean? Like, we don't need all of this. I'm not saying kill a certain part of like the industry, but like, just kill like, I don't know, kill something.
Kill me. I'll die for the industry.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I don't know what you're saying. A man is attacking a cookie wrapper or something. Maybe crackers could be cheese based on this man's history.
No, it's not. It's neither. I just opened something real quick. You're all good. Sorry about that.
I don't know what the fuck you opened. Because you cut off as you said it.
It's my soul. I opened my soul.
Oh.
Sir, why is it in a plastic wrapper?
Where else is it going to be? I can't afford anything else.
Oh, that's fair.
Why does your come with the... Never mind. We're not going to talk about that. That's just... This is all bullshit. Everything's bullshit. Kevin, what do you got to say?
Everything's bullshit.
I'm bullshit.
I am the bullshit.
Destino, do you got any opinions about all this? You've been kind of quiet, other than speaking about growth, which I appreciated. You've been there day one. You know, you've understood growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're one of our growth leaders, I would say, in this section.
Shut the fuck up.
One of our growth leaders.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you saying that.
When I watch porn, I look down at my penis and I say, "Look at that growth leadership."
Look at it. Yep.
Fucking Christ, man.
That's what you got to compare it to.
I feel like I'm at the fucking director's meeting. I fucking hate this.
Your director talks about his penis?
No, not that.
Hey, guys. Taking a lot of pills now, so I am getting some growth back, which is nice. Wouldn't it be nice if it actually grew instead of just expanding? Anyways, not important. We'll talk about that later.
If it grew instead of expanding. Ay, man.
I just...
Yeah, it's taking all the water. It can't grow.
We have to take some cost-cutting measures.
Water again.
Nothing big. We're going to reduce about 3% of our people capital. We just got to get rid of some limiting factors that have really stagnated our growth due to the current market conditions. It's just something we got to do. Genesis, if you can go on mute, you're eating Cheerios in my ear. Thank
sorry.
you. No, I was kidding. That was during your meeting.
Oh shit! God damn it!
Sales are down everywhere, but I expect sales to go up, within the next coming months. I know tax season is over, so we're going to see a little bit of a dip, but our expectations are still remarkably high, and it's the summer now, so nobody wants to be in a building, purchasing any electronic devices. So you should get way more traffic, but probably not. But I will ream you if you don't. We got to get them that attachment rate up. If the attachment rate is not up, your store is going down.
That sounds exactly.
Just want you to know
word
that.
for word. This is a fucking.
But also, we took over another company, but also we're letting go of 20% of that workforce because we don't need them, but we're only keeping the bad ones. So good news. And all the people who are grandfathered in, you're going to have to tell them that all the good things that's been happening to them, they're going to get fucked over. So I expect that, but also please keep your customer satisfaction above a 90%. Please and thank you. I thought that was a great meeting. I'll see you guys next week.
I just read a quote that Asha Sharma said.
Oh no.
She said, over the last 5 years, we spent $20 billion buying studios and building up this portfolio of games. But we've
Just
lost...
20? You forgot about Activision, but all right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't look at it.
But our annual revenue has declined nearly $500 million during that time. Going forward, this cannot continue.
Now, let me ask you something.